Hello and welcome. It is 4:50 in the morning. Here we go. Focus. There we go. 4:52 and I'm awake. I have not been awake this early in some time, but we're headed from Red Dead to Jasper with Savannah to go and check it out. I'm hoping that it's been colder and there's been snow and there may actually be snow in Jasper, which will be awesome. But you're coming along with me. So I gotta get ready. I've got like 10 minutes to finish getting ready and drive to Savannah. So I will see you in the car probably. It is now 8:15 and we have just made it to Banff. We bought a day pass at the booth. It's $21 for anyone who wants to know, just for a single day pass. And they gave us this cool little book thing which has a few maps where the hikes are potentially. I think it's pretty bad as like an activity guide, like so if you just showed up and didn't really know what you wanted to do for the day, you might want to find a different one. But in terms of knowing where to go, needing a map, or if you just wanted to find the hikes and then look up some photos and see if it's what you want to do, it'd be perfect for it. But yeah, we're currently at a gas station. We're going to potentially go to a diner and get some food. If we do end up, I will take a video of the food I end up getting. But yeah, we're going to figure out what we're going to do with the day, and I'll get back to you when we decide. I'm not sure if we're going to end up biking, but we have the bikes just in case, so. The food at the Juniper Hotel and Bistro was amazing. I would go back there personally and eat again. I had shashuka, so it's basically like a tomato poached egg toast situation. It was surprisingly good. I've only had shashuka blended and I have Chase to blame for that. This one had a lot more chunks in it, which I wasn't fully used to, and I'm wondering if that was part of the reason I didn't enjoy it as much. But there were definitely other options there that I'd love to go back and check out, and they had lots of vegetarian and dairy-free options. They also had options that they could make vegan for you. So a very inclusive place to eat. Savannah has or had what I'd probably call a classic Kiwi breakfast or a big Kiwi breakfast. So that composes of an eggs or a couple eggs. I think she had the medium, which not my kind of thing, but hey, a sausage, some toast, and there was one, oh, and hash. I really like hash browns. I was hoping that they'd have hash browns, but instead they had hash. Basically like fried crispy potatoes. They can be very hit or miss in my opinion. These ones were actually really, really good. They were surprisingly crispy. They weren't too covered in oil. Highly recommend that place to eat. The service was also amazing. We had this lovely server called Faith who gave us a hike recommendation, which we actually ended up checking out. She said it was like a one-day hike. We gave her our kind of situation. We're just here for a day to try to decide what we want to do, and she recommended this hike at the Tunnel Mountain hike. So we did go and check that out in the end.
Holy fuck. Okay, let's head back.
We only got that far and already huffing and puffing.
Ow.
Stupid inclined freaking mountain. Better be a good view at the top. You want to turn back already? So apparently we did the walk to the summit.
Yeah, we did the whole thing. Can you tell?
Huffing and puffing.
So in the end, Savannah and I didn't actually end up completing the hike, so I can't tell you or don't have footage of what it's like at the top. But what I can tell you is that the view or lookout, the first little bit of the hike we did, was awesome. So if it's anything like that, it will be stunning, and it's a perfect thing to do if you're only spending one day or a little bit of time in Banff, because it's only supposed to be a few hours. However, Savannah and I did that little bit and we're both huffing and puffing. It was all uphill. And decided that, well, Savannah decided that she was a little too unfit for it and that we were going to find something else to do. So I was okay with that. I'm just happy to see little bits of Banff. If that's not your kind of cup of tea, and if you are there for a little longer, there are much more longer and probably nicer hikes in the area that you can see within the regional park. And this one was in more of the Banff town itself. And I assume there are a couple more like it because it is mountainy, hilly, touristy. I feel like you'll find something just right for you. Instead of the hike, Savannah and I decided we'd head out to Lake Louise. I'd never seen it before, she'd never seen it before, and it was something that had been recommended to me and I'd seen lots of photos of and I wanted to do. So we headed back to the town first to have a little bit of a walk around, see what it was like, and then made the drive a little bit further out to Banff, not to Banff, we're already in Banff, to Lake Louise. We decided we were going to take a little walk around the main streets of Banff and we found a little gift shop that was incredibly cute, but the one thing I was looking for, a postcard, which I would think most shops should have, did not have. So, but I'm now walking to the bathroom and we'll catch back up with Savannah after she buys some little stickers and they're really cute, so. I don't know if the camera does it justice, and sorry for the highway, but look how blue the water is and snow on the peaks. It's just beautiful. Woo, careful. Okay, so I've just gotten back home from my little road trip with Savannah. We stopped off in Canmore for gas, and that was about it. There was one place we went to that I didn't film. It was at Louise Lake. Inside this fancy looking hotel, they had a gift sweet shop, and they had what they were calling, they called it a chocolate toffee sponge, and I have tasted it, I have tried it. But basically, for those who are from Australia and New Zealand, it's a homemade crunchy bar. It's honeycomb in the middle there that's nice and soft and melts, and it's coated in chocolate. Like, just a little bit of a taste of home. So good. Moving on though, I think that's gonna pretty much draw me to the end of my video. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope if you ever get a chance to come to Canada or Alberta specifically, go and see Lake Louise. Banff, I liked it. I'd go and see it as well, but I think Lake Louise is prettier and more of a destination to go see. It is a little bit further away. It is also a lot more popular. There's a lot of tourists there. We went on a weekday and there was still heaps of people there, so I can't imagine what that's like on a Saturday or Sunday. Also, the lake hasn't quite froze over yet, so it's autumn, starting to get into winter, and yeah, I guess the lakes just aren't cold enough to freeze. Some bodies of water have started getting like a thin layer of ice over the top, which is really cool to me. But yes, I cannot wait. I have bought a pair of ice skates and I'm actually super excited to get to go and use them. Hopefully I will film that. But yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you all so much for watching. If you have any video suggestions, if you're from the area, if you've got any recommendations, comment them down below and I'll try and get back to you. If you like this video, please hit that like button or the subscribe button with the bell notification icon. Anything helps tremendously. But yeah, that is all I have for you. So I'll see you on the next video. Till then, peace.
All I need are some better days, 'cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.